Hi there. Today we are going to do an open boxing on a new product by Dunlop, which is the Mini Crybaby wah pedal. This thing's really tiny compared to the big one, and I've got a big one over here to compare it to. So, just so we can look at the size comparison, this is your standard GCB. This is the 535Q, so this is the little higher end one. So it's pretty big. These things are monsters. They take up a lot of space on the pedal board. So we'll put that down for a second. So here we go. So the Crybaby Mini, open it up, you got your little instruction manual here. Size comparison. I mean, it's cute. It's really cute. Seems to have the full range. It's a few inches compared to it's literally 25% of the size of a standard size one. So if you want the sound on a little pedal board, and the trend these days is to go miniature, a lot of the pedal companies are making smaller pedals. So you can power this up with a DC brick or the power supply ECB003 US. Well, we're in the United States here. Or you can, obviously power it from your pedal board power supply. Okay, the thing about this pedal is there are 3 settings in there, and the only issue is if they could have put that, there's an internal switch on the inside, so we're going to have to open it up and check what setting it's on. So basically it gives you 3 settings. There'll be a low setting, a vintage setting, which is kind of like the mid, and then the high is the GCB 95. So it mimics 3 different ranges of pedals. So if you got a bass, you might want to use the low setting. So what we got to do is take these guys off and check the internal selector switch. There's also a port in there to put a 9-volt battery, just like the old guys. So we'll go ahead and open that up. Just need a Phillips head screwdriver. We'll get a look at the insides. I just picked up a mini tube screamer to pair this up with. So I have a mini board that I use on smaller shows, especially acoustic. I'm going to try this pedal with an acoustic guitar this weekend. So obviously it's a little bit of a pain to have to use a screwdriver to get in the bottom there, but that's the way they do it. So here's your 9-volt battery port. Here's your lubricated, whatever you want to call it. This is that's your range node or whatever you want to call it. So right here is your selector switch, and right now it's low, medium, or high. So low would be for a bass. M would be mid-range, which would give you a vintage wah pedal sound, very mid-rangey. And then the high end, which is it mimics the GCB 95. So you're going to want to play around with it. Maybe you'll play around with it without the pedal board, without this on, and figure out which tone is best for your instrument depending on your use. So that's the important thing. I wish they did put this switch on the outside and make things a lot easier. But it looks well made. I mean, obviously these old school pedals eventually wear out. But for 99 bucks, we got this on eBay with the power supply, which runs about 8 or 9 bucks. This is the Dunlop version. So we're going to go ahead and use it this weekend and see how she sounds. And like I said, when you first use it, you might want to keep this off, or just put it back on for a little bit, and then just figure out which tone is best for your instrument, and then you'll be all set. So that is the Mini Wah pedal open boxing. Again, it's 25% of the size of a regular pedal. I mean, it's just this is just a monster compared to this little one. So it's real cute. We will do another video demonstrating the tone of it after this one. Okay? Thanks for watching.